other things. Like, hopefully, winning the tower race. Make absolutely certain, too, that anytime that you have any cards that say you lose a certain number of resources, that you use those cards whenever it's going to take you to 0 or less, because there's no negative gems that you can have. The only thing you can have is just 0 gems. Take that tower. I should have played dungeon, but whatever. Throw that out. Hate to do that, but whatever. Aha! Up yours, computer! Dang it. And again, it's going to be one of those cases where I'm about ready to be able to clobber his wall, but I don't have enough creature cards for it. And I'll just ninja all this stuff. Haha! And again, it comes right down to luck of the draw. Am I going to get more blue cards than he does? Time will tell. And I can't play these 2 Shatterers and other cards that I have because it'll really screw me over, because then I'll lose my magic. I mean, it'll stunt his growth, but he has more than mine, so... Mad cow disease. Brrr. And again, like I said, luck of the draw. That's really what this match boils down to. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm doing a good job on damaging his tower, which is nice. But I'd much rather win it just by building by getting a good blue card. Whoa. I win. Yeah, I really don't like Arcomage matches which are not long and drawn out, because drawn out matches are a lot more skill based. Matches which are like that, which are like, you know, get 50 of something and then you win. Those are decidedly very unskill based, more just luck of the draw.
Hey, we have a customer.
Pick up some food.
Sorry, it's what we got.
That does not sound very appetizing. Whenever the innkeep has to apologize for his food, you know that you're in trouble.
Perhaps if you could locate our previous homeland and check to see if the Curse of the Stone still exists. If it does, perhaps there is a way to remove it. Any troll in your party who completes this task would be promoted to War Troll of our clan. Many honors are bestowed with this title, and you will be forever known as a legendary hero. One of our warriors, Darton Dunewalker, set out to find this place. He left thinking he would find clues amongst the stone fields of ravaged roaming. Perhaps you can find him there and work together, or at the least find clues that will lead you to our goal. Curse of Stone. You were sent to find the ancient troll home. Your assistance is welcomed. I am at a loss. The clues that I followed to this region have led to a dead end. No one here knows about the Curse of the Stone mentioned in our legends. The ogre mage Zog was less than helpful. I was lucky to escape his fortress with my life, although he may have provided assistance without meaning to. When I mentioned the Curse of the Stone, he said if I bothered him further, he would be sure to cage me with his pet basilisk. Basilisks roam the Murmur Woods.
So I guess we have to look to the Murmur Woods in order to be able to find their ancient homeland? So I should check out the Circle of Stone, I guess. Eesh. Return here whenever you found it. Schmeckers. Not at all a word pun on the Schmuckers company. Delicacy. Royal wasp jelly is a delicacy. The upper caste of merchants enjoys this tasty treat with almost every meal.
1,000 gold. I pay 1,000 gold for royal wasp jelly.
Excellent. And we've got ourselves about a good 10,000 gold pieces from that. It's nice to see the wasp nest still pays us off. Haha. And most of these houses have been burnt down to the very base foundations, so... Overdune's house. I am Overdune. I hunt meat for the village of Rust, or I did so before the Lake of Fire came to destroy our homes. Lake of Fire. Yes, I was here when the Lake of Fire first appeared. A strange gateway appeared in the desert plain outside the village. The fire you see spilled forth from it. The fire spread like water poured on the ground. A wave of flames rushed over the edge of the village. Most of my people were lost instantly. What remains of this village is as you see it. I was in the hills overlooking the village when this happened. I saw it all, but I can hardly believe it. Family tomb. The Snapfinger family tomb is one of the lowest in our village's burial catacombs. Since we are such an honored family, our crypt is the largest. It isn't the easiest place to find. Even I have become lost looking for it. When I do, I find it by keeping a hand on the right side wall. I eventually get there. I would come with you if it were not for my father. So deep is his mourning for my brother, Vilebite, that he cannot care for himself. My father believes that Vilebite's soul cannot rest until his remains are at rest in the village tomb. Unfortunately, Gogs infested the tomb when the Lake of Fire happened. Here, take my brother's ashes. I'm sure my father's grief will lessen if they are placed in the tomb. Do this for me, and I will travel with you to Alvar.
Leave me be. I mourn the death of my Vilebite, my son.
That's the urn. A funerary urn entrusted to your care by the troll Overdune Snapfinger. It contains the ashes of his brother Vilebite. And let's just take a look out here ourselves. Ew. That's what happens whenever you burn a troll, folks. It's not pretty. It probably stinks to the high heavens. I would say high hells, but I don't want to curse. And the last thing you want to do is step into the lava. I'm pretty certain that that's death. And walk on water does not work either. I mean, the game will laugh at you for it, and if you want to do that, that's awesome, but yeah, don't do that. Troll Clubman. Alright, so let's see if we can't find any hostile Troll Clubmans.
I've never seen one.
I see a Cyclops. I also see a meteorite fragment. Yay! So let's try to take on some of these Cyclopes. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, we need to buff up a little. Cast Stunsian.
I don't know it.
And the Cyclops are the top tier of the Barbarian class units inside Heroes of Might and Magic, so expect a lot of damage.
Victory is ours.
They might be able to paralyze you too, because I remember that being one of their distinct abilities inside of Heroes of Might and Magic 1 or 2. That whenever they attacked a unit, they had a 20% chance of paralyzing it. Fortunately, with some help from Cowrie, we are capable of dealing with these things. I might want to save my SP. They're not in correct fireball formation. Got him. Yep, they paralyze. Cast Mind Cure Paralysis. Fortunately, with Cowrie's assistance and with a lot of blessing action and everybody else's bows contributing, they die pretty easily.
I got it!
They die even easier in melee now that we have heroism cast upon ourselves. And that one's running away like a sissy. Well, let's see what we can find.